All right, guys,
man.
back. Neverland Reacts, man. This is Neverland Reacts. Gotta get Josh on. You can tell from the title, we're talking Kanye.
Yo, are we putting this on a separate channel or is this a playlist? Neverland
Nah,
Reacts.
it's a playlist. This is a playlist.
Okay.
So all the Neverland Reacts.
It's just another show.
Yeah, just another part. Hey, that's why it's called Neverland Productions, because fuck it, we're gonna put everything about it. But yeah, man. So where should we even start? Should we start initial reaction or should we actually talk about the episode as a whole?
Bro, it was insane. I watched it 3 times already. We can start from anywhere.
Yo, how'd you watch it 3 times?
Dude, you just said
I watched 3 times, bro. Like
I watched it 3 times.
back to back. So I watched it when it first dropped yesterday. I watched it while I was painting my nails, had a whole vibe going, watched it, and then I was like immediately after, run it back, see what I missed. And then y'all said we was about to react to it, so I rewatched it again right before this.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I just watched it like prior to us getting on this call, so it's pretty fresh in my mind.
Like I came home from training, I was like, oh, bet let me just watch this shit real quick. And so,
bro, it's so good.
Bro, so good,
I didn't know that.
So
okay, so I did not know that he just had somebody on the team recording everything.
Just
that's
dedicated
genius.
to it. Yeah,
I want to see how many rappers are about to
crazy.
start doing that now. They're about to just pay somebody to just stay with them the whole time.
Yeah, no, it was honestly nuts like that.
Dude,
and then also like,
and that the crazy part is it was from like
progress.
almost like day one. Like
yeah, no, it was literally
day one. It was like right there.
Pretty much day one from the New Jersey days.
Right,
so like
right.
they didn't, of course, they didn't get a lot of the Chicago stuff. Him working with Doug Infinite, the guy who ended up dissing him on GCI and shit. They didn't get all of those days. Like his mom hooking him up with all that first machinery. But they did get him by the time he had got like Jay-Z placement. Right. And I want to know. Some of this shit seems like they telling it a little out of order, but like trying to just to get the story together. Because I was like, a few of these things, like, because the retainers are what I'm really concerned about. Like, when was the accident in relation to all of this for them to hype it up for episode 2?
Exactly. Yeah, because I don't think we're going back to. When did they start? They started in 2000, right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yeah, are they
98 was the first scene.
Yeah, because they started. Oh wait, never mind. No. Gee, they telling it in the right order. The car accident was in 2002. He signed in 2002.
Okay.
So was that crash? I think the crash was before the album.
Switched up in our head. Yeah, we had it switched up in our head.
I definitely did.
Yeah, no, I had that also switched up in my head. I think everyone did.
Yeah,
I thought this was after. That's why he had the retainer.
He gets signed in 2002. The car accident is the same year. We don't get the college dropout till 2004. That's what I kept thinking in my head. Yeah, in my head the whole time. I'm like, college dropout does not drop until 2004.
Right. Yeah.
So every time I'm seeing a year, I'm just like, we're still 2 years before the album in that first episode.
Yeah. So I was like,
oh shit.
Yeah, because I 100% thought that like he got signed after the accident happened.
Like I thought so too.
It was like literally like I don't know. Dang. Okay, then the timelines make sense now. In terms of that's
crazy.
But
signed in August, crashed in October.
Dang, dude. Oh.
But that means he had that retainer beforehand. What was there a previous jaw injury?
No, because it was before he had braces.
It must have been.
Remember when he had braces and then
I think it might have been. So this was just the retainer for when after his braces got off. Damn. Okay. Of course, you were bringing it up though, but when Kanye was crying because of the shit.
Yeah.
I think that Kanye handled that situation so un-Kanye. If that makes sense. That might be the reason why he's so crazy now with the way he handled people, because that dude dissed him on the radio on the day he came back into the city before he got signed, and literally just to get some publicity. It seemed like he was just trying to be like, yo, y'all talking about Kanye, I'm gonna talk shit just to make sure my name get up here. And then the dude is apologizing before he goes up there to talk
more BS.
That shit was so bogus in my opinion. He was like, bro, like I've known you since I was 14. My mom was your English teacher.
Yeah, legit. Yeah. It's like, bro, there's some lines. There's like lines there. Cause like I think after a certain while, if someone does that to me, that's basically my brother. right? So it's like for my brother to go on the radio and diss me the day I come home.
Bro.
And like, dude, you saw me. That was the craziest part. It's like you saw me a few hours ago.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking.
Bro, that's what the video, bro. The video footage had receipts everywhere.
I was like,
dude is like, this Kanye, man. He used to be in my house, yada yada, this and this.
Yeah.
And then now you on the radio. He left me out of the interview, so this and this and whoop de woo.
Bro, and like even Kanye was like, yo, he was literally just on my docuseries, or on my documentary. He was just talking, like saying shit about me. I was like, yo.
And the dude was just like, this is the game or some shit. He said one of those lines that makes me cringe every time I hear
exactly. 100%.
Where people will just say some like dumb shit.
He pulled up with that, right? He pulled up, this is the rap game. And some other guy was like, yo, we have to hold you accountable. Remember that? I was like,
he was like, if I say something right now, my words, I'm held accountable. He used the best analogy. He was just like, bro, if I say something, I'm held accountable for those words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how you gonna tell me it's the rap game and we cool right now? And Kanye took that shit smooth and then went and saw his mama, bro. And that scene had me damn near crying.
Yeah, bro, his mom.
Yeah, that was.
With him. I was like, yo,
dude, that was crazy. No, dude, the crazier part is that his mom remembered more of the rap. Than
all
Kanye
of the
did.
bars, bro. If
that
you
was
back
wild.
his old recordings,
that was freaking wild.
She used to be rapping side stage every fucking show. She knew every word to all of his songs, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like even like when he used to perform Hey Ma, he used to toss her the mic and she would kick the second verse.
Dang, that's hard. That's so hard.
Bro, dude, come on. His mom was remembering all of the bars.
Dude, and then only like once his mom got to like some certain bar, then Kanye like sort of remembered the rest of it.
Like, but she kicked the whole 32. She kicked 32 for him to remember the last little 16 bars. I was like, bro, your mom's know the catalog, man.
Dude, that was
like,
wild.
And like Kanye was like, yo, I rhymed, what do you say? I rhymed hard and blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah. He's like, oh shit, that's kind of hard.
Like, that's kind of hard. Bro, they had such a good relationship. I thought that was dope to kind of show that, like the pre-sign relationship where his mom is like, ain't no way you do something this good, this long, and
100%.
this well, and it's like it don't work.
Yeah. And also the bar, the giant doesn't see himself in the mirror.
Ooh, I was like, boy, cold.
So other people can see you. I was
that
like,
was crazy.
See the giant.
That line was crazy.
She was like, when other people look at you, you a giant.
Bro.
But to the giant, oh man. I'm sitting here just dissecting that whole thing in my head.
She kept it so humble.
I had to like actually pause it. Yeah, because after she said it, I paused. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
But she made it make sense. She was like, you can stay in the air and be at the ground at the same time. And I'm just like, it's metaphorical as fuck. That's some good mom speak right there. That's some good mom speak.
That's a part. Like that, like like legit.
Do you think Ye took that advice though? Do you think he took that advice?
If we want to break into the analytics of Kanye then versus Kanye now,
From my perspective, I think he never looked down. I think he just kept looking up. That's my perspective.
I feel like Kanye is a person where in the mirror he sees a giant. And I think you need that in the early stage. I think you need it during this vision part of the documentary. You need to see yourself as a giant and other people don't understand yet.
Facts.
But like Kanye still is doing that. And I mean, look, the music sounds good.
Right.
That's all I got. The music sounds good.
Yeah. In terms of the psychological aspects of that, that's a different episode.
That's a different documentary.
It's a different story. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I was like, right when I heard it too, I was just like, okay, trying to keep Ye humble, but did he ever get humble?
But I mean, at the same time, it's like when you got the people, and I do give him a little bit of credit because a lot of people who you see around there, you did see with him for a decent amount of his career, whether or not they had fallings out. You see people like Don C, Jay Ivy, who's the poet on Never Let Me Down. Like you see these people like popping up back in Kanye's life at different points and stuff like that, which is really awesome. But like, I feel like you can't even rely on a system like that to keep you humble when you've literally proven to that group the impossible so many times, you know?
Right.
It's almost like who around you could humble you besides somebody like a mom or an OG because, yo, I just proved to y'all I could change history
Right.
numerous times.
100%. I don't even know what you do at that point, right? Like when you're at that point where you told like, I remember he was basically like, I want to get to the point where I don't even have to put my last name on anything.
He said, yeah, because he said they just keep calling me Kanye. Eventually they're just gonna drop it on. They're gonna call me Ye. Yeah, I might as well just get to the point where, bro.
And he did it himself.
And I was like, yo, he did that shit.
He did it himself.
He did that shit.
I wonder, has Kanye been going back and watching these videos for years to like remind himself of the shit he says? Or does he just remember this shit?
Bro, shit's crazy. Like, because when I saw that, I was like, yo, he's like, he legally changed his name.
Maybe he did the Ye change after watching this. He
like, I can believe that.
The first cut.
Like they were doing the edits. They were doing the edits, and he was like, "I should do that.
I should do that." Yeah.
But he got to the point. He got to the point where he was still able to do it. So
exactly,
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Still got to give you your credit for being able to, like, you know, share your name. I guess you know, like how Cher is just Cher, or like Sting, Beyonce. There's very few people who can just Ye, you know, and you know exactly who the fuck we're talking about. 2 letters, like
like because like you saw Guru, even Just Blaze. You saw with the he had hair. I was like,
bro, the best. The analogy where Just Blaze was standing there and Kanye was over there, and they said it's like Professor X and Magneto. Yeah, and I was like, it's so accurate for that time period, bro.
I feel like I saw that.
That was legit.
Not that clip, but I think he said that before too. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But like,
bro, great analogy for the game right there, because it's just like, bro, Just Blaze and Kanye were like those producers at that time, plus like No ID, and it's just like, man, like craziness. Just thinking of the energy of that time period, my playlists have definitely shifted to early Chicago music right now, because I'm just like, all I want to hear is Do or Die. I want to hear Poe Pimpin' right now, like all of this good music from the city. I want to hear that first Common album, that Testify track.
Bro, the craziest scene too, it was Most Def and
bro, Black Star, man.
I was like, yo, they just
that was crazy.
For saving.
Also, 2 words, bro. 2 words, one of my favorite Kanye tracks. Seeing them rap that a cappella in a room, I just want to see it in real life. Like, I wish I had a time machine. Like, you can use your time machine for whatever the fuck you want. I want to go back and sit in that room where they kick that fucking verse. Bro, that's one of the hardest tracks.
Dude,
and you can see like they were on like the come up too, because of like the passion they had while they did that shit. That was crazy. Like you never see that in, like, you know, anyone who's made it already. Like that. It's
because by the time they've made it to that point, they don't gotta show that hunger no more.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like that was crazy to see, man. Oh
that show, like I was watching
wild.
it geeked. I was like, yo, this shit crazy.
Bro, that's why I'm like, why y'all teasing me with this weekly bullshit, bro? Yeah. But hey, we making content.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, man. I think what do you guys want addressed in episode 2 that you don't know yet?
Ooh. I want more information as a music nerd about how he was recording with that wired jaw shut. I want in the studio, I want more clips of Kanye rapping through that wire, like on some real shit. Like, because like I know that they use so many pictures and all of this when they made the video before the album drop. I've seen that video 1,000 times, the like iMovie edited joint, but like I want to see like Cootie's footage that he got, like when they're actually taking the wires out of his mouth and he's rapping for the first time, trying to retrain his tongue, because you could already see that Kanye had that like big mouth rap type vibe where it was like tripping over his words sometimes, a lot of saliva in the bar. And that was just with the retainer post braces. So bro, I need more of that in the, like, we are in the studio. His jaw is fucking half open kicking these bars. Like, I want to see that. That would make, as a fan.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm curious. You guys remember right at the end, there was like a clip of like his teeth with blood. I wonder if that's it.
Did he rap in it? Did he rap himself to bleeding?
Bro, if he's like actually bleeding, like that would be wild.
How true is the song Through the Wire, bro?
Yeah. Right. 100%, man. 100%. Like, yo, that's actually a really, really good one. That's 100% something I really, really want to know. That'd be dope. Yeah, because I think as far as like the actual accident goes, everyone knows the basis of it. Like, there's not too much you can add to an accident. I think it's it's just like the actual music aspect of it.
It's like the perseverance of it. Like
the POV.
Like, bruh, I'm gonna be honest. If I get into a terrible car accident tomorrow, I'm gonna stop pursuing my dreams for at least a year and just go sit in my mom's basement and cry. Because
you gotta turn into the next Kanye West.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I have that resolve. You know, I would be at home crying with my jaw shut, not talking. And Kanye was like, "Oh no, we still need to hustle the dream." And I'd be like, "The dream's on hold. I almost died."
No, I really hope they also have behind the scenes of like him going through that process.
Hell
like,
yeah!
Fuck it, I'm gonna make music. And like actually not even an accident can stop me. Let's go. Like, I want to see that,
because it's like, bro, the resolve that you have to have as a person to literally almost die and be like, but life don't stop moving.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah. Nah. Like this. At first, I was like, I wonder what it's gonna be, right? Because whenever now in 2022, anything related to Kanye, I'm always like a little apprehensive about, right? I'm like, let's see what's gonna happen. But like this, I'm like, oh, I'm in. I'm all the way.
It's because all of this shit's verified, man. He was sitting on these tracks for years.
Exactly.
Like, All Falls Down when he's playing it for everybody in the office and shit. Yeah. Which, like, somebody from that office scene like had like tweeted out, and they were like, yo, like, it's not that we didn't think Kanye was amazing. It's just, how many times can you like tell somebody something's great when you've heard it like 20 times and you don't have the ability to like to sign them? And I was like, you got a point. 100%. And he was like, dude, people weren't used to having cameras on them in the early 2000s. He was like, everybody was at work.
Right.
That was the funniest part. It's like they were literally like, they had to like literally pick up calls and shit like in the middle of the music. It was so funny.
It was like, bro, they're at work, G. Like,
so, like, I saw a tweet that was amazing. It was like, if I'm in the middle of work and someone comes through playing their mixtape, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna tell them to leave. Like, I'm gonna do
like, dude, I don't care if you are Kanye.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm working. You're playing your stupid ass SoundCloud link. I don't care. Like, get the fuck out.
It was like, yo, that energy's gone nowhere, man. Like,
bro, that's like I'm the next Jack Harlow.
Dude, if it was me, I would have invited that shit, because that's exactly what I listen to when I do my work anyway. So I don't do it after.
I'll be honest, the music in me is like, I would have signed Kanye if I had the chance. But it's like, bro, like, was he playing it for people who had power? It was like, bro, that person said marketing director. Marketing directors aren't really known for being able to sign an artist.
Decisions.
Also, the second person was literally a secretary. Like, didn't it say she was like the executive secretary or something? I was like, dude.
I think, but you know, maybe it got his point, his whole goal across. Maybe it was like, I just want enough people here talking about it. So you pretty much already think he's signed, you know? So it's like, whenever somebody's now talking to Jay-Z, like, they're gonna like bring it up. Oh yeah, Kanye was there playing his track, or like somebody's just singing it in the office the next day, playing the mixtape again in the office, and they're like, who's that? You know? Maybe that all worked, because I mean, he had the foot in the door. He produced 5 tracks on the Blueprint. He can walk in the Rockefeller office. He can just say, "Hey, I'm Kanye. I'm here." Hey,
no, facts. I think it's very interesting, definitely, how he did it. But also at work, again, going back to the SoundCloud link, I don't give a fuck if it sounds good,
bro. It's honestly like, if somebody would just be like, "You want to be a guest on the podcast," and just email me every fucking day. No. Exactly. There's somebody like that who emails me a lot. They're never coming on the show. It's like, Because it's like, dude, I don't care if you're the next Kanye. Though. It's like,
Shots fired.
Real life.
100%. It's like, yeah, same shit, different.
Dude, it was amazing, dude. It was
so easy.
Going back to like No ID. It was so funny when Kanye was just like, "Oh, you can just speed up old tracks and then use them as samples." That was amazing. I was like, "Yes, that's what everyone does now."
Chipmunk Soul, bro. That's Chicago as fuck. People don't understand, bro. That's why I love it. I love it because it's so fucking Chicago. Right. It is like, bro, it's in our bones. Like, bro, sped up samples, 100%. Like it feel different. Like if you take every sped up sample out of like just Kanye's first album, you're out of tracks, bro. No, it's like, bro.
Yeah, no, that's
Little Wire, fucking School Spirit, All Falls Down, which is just a sped up version of the Lauryn Hill joint, but Lauryn Hill didn't clear it. Come on, man.
So they had to get a different singer. Yep.
So we got a different singer and sang it at the sped up tempo. Chicago, bro. Come on,
100%, man. But dude,
yeah.
I wish they actually show that behind the making of All Falls Down. It's like Lauryn Hill didn't clear the shit. They went there. Lauryn Hill said sure, and then she was like, yeah, no, never mind.
It's something like that. The story is like along the lines of like she okayed the use. She was like, look,
you can't swear, right?
The song. No. The swears, that was Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin told him you couldn't curse. So School Spirit doesn't have any curse words on it. But like with the Lauryn Hill thing, she okayed the use of the song. She was like, you can use the words. You can't use my recording.
True.
But it could be one of those things the same way how like one time Prince told Alicia Keys that she couldn't sample a song. And the reason was because she didn't own her masters. So that could be a reason too, where it's like, because Prince was even quoted saying to her, he was like, I'm not making music so they could send their kids to college. Meaning the people who just work at the label and don't create.
Yeah.
He was like, I pay creators, so you can't sample my song because of that, even though I love what you did with it.
Yeah.
So, Lauryn Hill could have been in the same vibes because this is the same time period as her still in all these legal troubles with her label. Like the entire MTV Unplugged is pretty much about those problems.
Yeah.
And Kanye sampled it when it came out. Like that's another thing that people aren't giving him credit for. That's not an old sample. That was new when he sampled it.
Right.
Like, bruh.
Yeah. Kanye Tizza.
Yeah.
I'm the newest member of the Rockefeller team, bro.
Dude, that shit was
that was lit, man.
And he got chained in Chicago. Also, keep in mind, they kept the Beyonce shit under wraps. Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship was a secret for years. And Cootie had footage the whole time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Who had footage of Beyonce backstage at the Dynasty tour?
Wild, bro. That's so wild.
That was crazy.
How many people were keeping that secret?
Yeah, dude.
That is one of the best rap you digs ever. Like Jay-Z had that much respect that people were just like, hey, don't make sure people don't know about it. Because it was all speculation.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah,
that was crazy to see her too. Yeah. Like just out of nowhere, you just like,
you're
Beyonce,
like, wait,
oh shit,
this isn't Destiny's Child. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, hold on, I want to figure out what year Beyonce's first solo album came out. Because her solo album came out, it had 2 Jay-Z features, and that's when everybody was pretty much like, yo, we know it. Like, you can try if you want to. It's game over. We all know. 2003 was when her
so that's like a year before. This is
2 years. 01. That's 01, 02.
Yeah, 2 years.
It's like 02 when he with the Dynasty tour. So, bruh, this is still speculation time.
Yeah.
But like, also you got, bruh, phones didn't exist. Like Instagram, man. If Instagram existed, everybody would have known.
Over.
They would have been backstage like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude, someone would have live streamed
Jay-Z concert.
Someone would have live streamed. Oh, I saw Beyonce, like, and then that would have been everywhere in 5 seconds.
No, legit paparazzi.
Yeah,
bro, but it was really like the only dude with a camera back there was him.
Yeah,
legit.
That's crazy. Yeah, it was,
bro.
Like, man, everybody was keeping that secret.
Dude, the fact that he had this much vision is just wild.
Yeah, the fact to just start recording, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just start recording him. Like, oh, I see it. Because like, also the craziest part is like, what makes him different than like just some other random confident.
I was about to say, dude, yeah, if Kanye didn't make it, you're just gonna be sitting on hundreds of gigabytes, thousands of gigabytes of footage.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Legit. Like 10
I mean,
I think there's probably also like there was probably a time frame too. I bet that's probably
fuck hard drives, bro. Like, you had tapes. You would have had just tapes and nothing.
Yeah, true.
Crazy.
The whole beginning of this documentary was all cut off of VHS tapes. You could tell.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm interested for the episode that flips to digital. That's gonna look great.
100%.
We got Cootie a 1080p camera. Game over from there. You know, like I hope they got it to him early. You know?
Yeah.
No, 100%. Yeah, dude. Like just to have the foresight to do that though.
That's wild, bro. That's some real faith.
Wild. Yeah.
It proves Chicago people though, bro. That's like so the ability to just be like, yo, we see that the city is about to win off that person. So everybody get behind that person. You still see it a lot in the city right now, bro. Facts. People boost other people up. Man, 100%. I don't know. That gave me the energy. I was like, man, I feel like we definitely in another one of those renaissance right now. I can't wait.
100%. 1000%. Like, yeah, dude. Yo, that's why when he was like, yo, this is the most beautiful city in the world, I was like, yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
And bro, when he said, you know, if I didn't have to move away to do what I'm trying to do, I wouldn't. Bro, I feel you. 100%. I feel you, man.
100%. I was like, damn. Dude, I hope they this might be more of episode 3, but the making of Graduation. Because I would love to see that, bro.
You know, they're gonna have to touch on it. You want to know why? Because his mother died around that time.
Oh,
I think his mother died right after that drop.
Yeah.
So if they do get to him losing his mother, they're gonna have to touch on Graduation.
Yeah.
Facts.
But like, dude, if we get all the way to Graduation, like I want to see him and Timbaland remaking that song 12 times after it dropped.
How far does this go?
They said it's like what 7? It was 7 hours uncut. It was like 7.5 hours.
Oh shit.
But like it's obviously cut down to I think like 3 hours and a half. Maybe the last one's like 2 hours or some shit.
Okay. Yeah.
But so what's that like? 3 + 2? That's 5 hours of content still.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, because like, I'm curious what year. Like if they get because they at the starting. They had
if they touch on the Taylor Swift shit.
Yeah, they touched on Taylor Swift.
You gotta touch on Graduation to get there.
Yeah. No, they also had Watch the Throne. They had like Otis shit. I was like, oh, maybe if they get all the way there too, like
I don't know, man, because you know people just gonna call him a narcissist if episode 3 happened. If episode 3 is like 2010 to now,
Yo, what if everything just tells the future? Oh, I'm gonna run for president. Oh, I'm gonna wear Donald Trump's hat.
That's what I'm saying. Like this documentary has potential for how intense he is in the first episode about all the shit that hasn't happened yet that eventually happens. The last episode could be just as intense, but about what's gonna happen again in the future.
What if he's like, yo, behind the scenes of like him talking to Pete Davidson, this is what I want you to do, bro.
Bro, if we got all the way up to there, that's too much.
He's like, then I will put down that 2 on the stem for a snag for 200.
Bro, you know if they put that on the stem player, we're gonna get it even faster because everybody gonna put it online.
No, bro. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Dude, yeah, that's what I was saying too. I was like, if they do put it on the stem, I'm gonna just wait an hour, 2 hours max. There's a zip online. I could just download. I was
about to say, honestly, I don't know if you know anything about the speed of Reddit, but
bro,
speed of Reddit and speed of Twitter. Yeah, I mean,
oh yeah, bro.
Shit.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is they're gonna go track by track on Reddit, bro. They're gonna be like, "Oh, just wait, bro. We just gonna go one by one.
Yeah,
we'll get it to you immediately, bro. Never underestimate r/hip hop.
Unless he's like, yo, the stem player at NFT, then everyone's gonna cop. Everyone's gonna be like,
nah, man, he's too busy worried about making things in the physical world.
No, he's not making any NFTs. Remember,
he said,
don't ask me.
But that's why the stem player makes sense though. So from like the standpoint of selling your music, it's creative as shit.
Yeah,
but also, from the standpoint of direct to consumer, you're losing it.
And you're selling to the wrong people, in my opinion.
Yeah. How are you selling to the wrong people if your fan base chooses you? But hey, conversation for another time, man. Because I mean, shit, like his family, different people have chosen.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Kanye ain't going for the same people he wanted to hear his raps on Channel Zero.
Yeah.
100%. That's great. That's true. That's crazy.
Now, what if does it work on the old stem player?
Stop, bro.
What if it like
what if it's stem player 2? It's stem player 2, dude.
Like what if you
I saw that one doesn't work right when he posted it, so I could have gotten a stem player if I wanted, but I didn't want one.
No, I clicked on the link. I was like, yo, how much is it? Like if it's
I'll be honest, that's some like novelty shit I'll do in the future if I get rich.
Yeah.
I'll be like, if I get rich in the future, I'll be like, yo, somebody go buy me those, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's a 1 year.
I'll pay top dollar 100%. On resale.
100%. Yeah. When I'm rich.
Just to have them.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I'm not like, even close to rich yet. So
let me burn this cash.
But you can hold on to your $200 stem player now.
100%.
$200 is a little bit
too much. The key is you're gonna have to get it before he passes away. Because if Kanye died, them motherfuckers is worth millions. That's another thing that I noticed through this documentary.
Yo, that's effed up, man.
Whenever Kanye passed, it's like we're talking Michael Jackson type price catalog. Like we're talking hits on hits on hits. I wonder, and this is something they'll probably never disclose because Kanye was probably not even getting that much, but if he was getting any back end money, if he owns pieces of any of those beats that he was making back in the day. Like, imagine, I doubt Jay-Z did. Jay-Z probably paid him out. But imagine if he had 2 points on Izzo. Like, bro, if you could, that's a lot. You're talking about music that, like, is everywhere. But then again, he had that whole contract problem where it's like, dude, does he even own his shit? Does he own the college dropout type shit?
He might not even have his master's.
Yeah, he might own nothing. He might own nothing. Yeah. Like the Taylor
Always
Swift
a possibility that they own nothing.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift type of shit, you know?
Right.
Dude, what if Ye does go back and just re-records everything?
Kanye owns some of his masters, is what it says.
Okay. Maybe more recently, for sure.
Jay-Z sold his masters to buy Def Jam, so his masters were used to bid for Def Jam.
Yeah, I think Def Jam owns this, or whatever's left. I think Def Jam owns it.
And this was in 2020. It says that they were sold. Ooh.
Yeah, because remember when he put out like his contract out on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that 2020?
Yeah, it's all the exact same time.
Yeah.
And this all was happening with Sony ATV, which is the label offshoot that was created for Michael Jackson. So that was and they actually just bought back some of Michael Jackson's music from the Jackson estate. Crazy, boy, you don't understand how much money this is. Like, it's like songs aren't worth that much to artists on the small level. If you're a new artist or smaller artist, those stream numbers mean nothing essentially. 100%. But when you got songs that actually sold albums back in the day and catalogs that will get played until people are dead and then keep going. Like
legit immortal music.
We're playing All Falls Down for forever until music stops. That song's here.
Thriller.
Facts.
Thriller gets played every Halloween.
Bro.
Halloween that song is.
And then you gotta include shit like covers, bro. You know Kanye gonna get covered in the future, and then it's the money for the covers. You get paid off for those, man.
Bro. Bro.
Like Just Friends by Music Soul Child, because I was thinking about that song. They just did that verses. That song's getting played forever.
Yeah.
Forever, like
100%.
Till the end of time. Like
yeah, 100%.
Yep.
100%. Like, yeah,
Nice.
that shit's legitimately priceless. All right, guys, that is it for Neverland Reacts. Josh, check out all of Josh's stuff. You put out the Jesse 5K.
Yeah, Jesse 5K podcast.
This week. So definitely go check that out. Well, I mean, I was gonna say we're live Tuesday, but Josh, unfortunately,
we'll see. We might be.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We might be. We might be. So
don't want to give anybody COVID.
Right. So that's gonna be linked in bio anyway. So come through if it's there. Otherwise, we put out episode 134 talking about UFC 271 and then Super Bowl. Super Bowl halftime show. So.
And then check out our TikToks. We're dropping clips
daily.
Daily clips. So check that out. Yeah.
Going crazy.
Out of here.
Yeah, I'll check.
Peace.